two are okay, like the punch of allegiance and then the kick through. But you're gonna usually find out you're getting guys who are about your level or less. If the guy is better than you, neither one of those are gonna do anything. You're not taking his base away. You're not getting an ankle before you start. You're not making him react to anything other than fighting his hands. So you're gonna pick on guys, but you can probably tap out anyway. You know what I mean? So if he's good posture, he's sitting here, he's conservative, he's working his game, he's playing smart, he's hard to attack. You know what I mean? This is a good attack to work on a guy who's playing smart. So let's just do the sweep. So remember, you guys probably all know the sweep. You come up, you hit him with your hips, you sweep him over, right? Unless you guys familiar with that. Okay. He's got a good posture. I'm going to drop this leg down. Okay. I'm going to come up with this hand, and instead of just like pushing him, I'm going to hit him with my hip. Okay. I'm going to like boom, like that. See how his hand hit the ground? That's where I'm going to go. If his hand doesn't hit the ground and he falls over, they did get a sweep. And he probably don't know what he's doing anyway. So if his leg is covering, if this leg's up here and I hit him, he can bring that knee out. He can bring the knee out. Boom. Okay. So here, drop my leg down. Here, hitting him with my hip here. It's not a push, it's a hit. I'm going to try to strike him with my hip raise. Boom! And that comes. Now, he's got a lot of weight here, right? If I put my foot on top of this, hold on his head, he's keeping that weight there. If he lets go, he falls. This frees up this leg, comes out. Okay.
Basically, just
Yeah. When he hits that, when that hand's on the ground,
you're
ready
trying
to-
for the sweep.
Yeah.
You're trying to slap him.
It's like you didn't do the sweep right, you forgot to stop his hand. So if I'm here and I grab his hand, I sweep it.
But if
Okay.
it falls over already, you
Yeah.
just go with the flow.
But you can normally ignore that hand, and he'll put it down to stop the sweep, and he'll think you screwed it up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All the time you're setting up.
Yeah. So you're tricking. This is, I mean, the difference between this and doing the pledge release one is if he's not as skilled as me, it might work. But this, no matter what, when you hit this guy, he's gonna put that hand there. It doesn't matter how good he is. If he didn't want to fall over, that hand's coming there. Okay. This guy, he's good enough where he's got his posture. He's playing conservative, he's being smart. Okay. So once you get that hand, boom, hit him. His foot's coming up on his shoulder. Okay. Before I get all crazy, here. This keeps him on that hand. Now my foot comes out, kind of lock it up, and then you go to work. Okay. It's just a fancy, or it's an effective way to get that hand out. So here, with this leg here, without it, he'll make the base of that leg. I'm getting up on my foot and my hand, and I'm gonna try to hit him. You know, don't push him. Hit him with your hip. Boom. Okay. Try it out, guys. To get that elbow out there, it's strong. He's dug it into my body, and he's got it there. And it's just too close to his body, and my arms are too far from my core. If I pull him in, pull his hand into my hip, and then it'll pop out. Okay? It's kind of weird. He's in pretty solid here. Pull into me, like a hip it, and then it'll pop out, release, and then you can start to work on the guy. It's just something for the guy that's got posture. It's going to be hard to work on those hands. So you got to pull it to you a little bit and then pop it out. It's kind of worked out a little bit. It's just the way they kind of start to work on your guy.
There's another thing you can incorporate to play back and forth. I like this one a lot, but this is also another fun option.
Real easy to, okay, come here and here. A lot of times I'm trying to come here, but the guy's too well framed against me. So even if I try to come in here, you know, he's just got everything locked in too much, he's too strong. So I come right back. And when I come back, it's just like a quick strip. Okay, but when I strip, I bring my hip up. When I bring my hip up, I take a little bit of his power away. Right there. Real easy. Okay, just bloop. And the guy will feel like an idiot. He'll be like, I should have been able to hold on to him, but he just kept doing this shit. I couldn't. So I get here and here, I'm trying to pull, but he's too strong here. Let's say he's too well framed in. If he's too far along the line of my thigh, it's difficult for me to do that. I can use my thigh to bring him forward and try to finish, but a lot of times it's just not going to happen. So this is power fighting. Okay, this is good for getting that arm isolated right away. But if I just need to get his hands off me so I can move, I'm here. I'm trying to do this so that I can then immediately attack. This isn't panning out. I come down, and as I bring my hip up, I strip. Oh, drop my hip down. Okay, so play back and forth. Real easy stuff. Hit him, but when you hit him, okay, make sure you hit the wrist. Okay, you do this, this isn't going to do anything. You're going to rotate his hands out, okay, or you won't catch anything. There'll be a nice bit of meat to grab right there at the wrist, and you just fire him right out. Cool.